Sweet heavenly God. We're gonna start our journey in the West Highlands with the Nevis, a 12-year-old deluxe blend. The nose is gentle with pears, caramel and sweet malt and a little subtle graininess. There is definitely more malt than grain in this one. That's a fact without being a fact. The nose continues with a little oak and vague notes relating to the citrus family, and there's also a slight peaty and toffee cognac candy note, the kind of candy you get at Christmas. The taste is gentle and sweet with oak and oaky spices. Again, there's some subtle peat without the charcoal experience that a lot of Islay whiskies can give you. You'll also find citrus and orange, and you're left with sweet spices. And if I'm being picky, just a little too much bitter oak. A mark would be somewhere between 85 to 88 out of 100, 4 out of 5 stars, or just a fairly complex, enjoyable, well-made, though at £30, fairly expensive blend. By the way, don't mind all the particles flowing around in the bottle. I drank all the whiskey and the liquid in there is only for color reference. Let's move on to Speyside. Here we'll find a modern classic in Aberlour, and in this case it's batch 46 that I'm talking about. Aberlour is exclusively aged in Spanish oak, more precisely ex-Oloroso sherry butts. It's bottled at 60.4% alcohol by volume, with no chill filtration and no color added. It is a whopper of a craft presentation. And priced at around £40, it's actually also fairly cheap. The nose gives you a soft punch of big fresh quality sherry, and at first it smells more like a sherry than a malt. It continues on with a fruity nose consisting of canned prunes, pears and peaches soaked in alcohol. The nose is getting softer over time and a more classic sherry note starts to develop. The character also turns more malty over time, and a complex, natural and very nice toffee fruit note also appears. On the palate you'll find sherry, malt, nuts, citrus and orange. There's also a very nice, dried, mixed sweet fruit note dominated by prunes and peaches, which continues for quite a long time. It's generally very big on taste. The finish consists of even more sweet dried fruit and once again dominated by prunes. It's a perfect complex balance between sour citrus, orange and sweet prunes. I suspect that first filled sherry cask has been used in the process, and I really do not get any old notes like leather or dust or old wood. And in my mind, the age of this whiskey is somewhere between 9 and 12 years old. As much as age would enhance this whiskey, it would also subtract something, and in its own way it's just a very good whiskey. It's 90 out of 100, 5 out of 5 stars, or just a very unique sherry moment. Back to blends, and this time it's a classic blend. Chivas Regal, 12 years old. The nose is sweet and grainy, but with a nice soft malty character following right after. There's also a generic soft sherry and fruit note dominated by apples and pears. Cream, caramel and toffee is also quite apparent on the nose, and in the background you'll get some gentle notes of nuts and peanut butter. The taste is dominated by toffee and nuts, and a little wood also appears. You'll get a slight waft of mixed pepper and chili, and in the finish you'll find some nice bitter walnut, which complement and balance out the fairly sweet character very nicely. I suspect that the malt to grain ratio is something like 30-70. A mark would be somewhere between 83 to 84 out of 100, 3 out of 5 stars, or just a not hugely complex, but nice, sweet, contemporary, well-made blend. That is it for now, and probably also for the next 3 months. Due to time limitations, I've decided to do no more than 3 to 8 videos a year. But instead, as you hopefully noticed, the production quality and the amount of whiskies reviewed in each video will increase. If you like what you see, please subscribe. See you next time. Bye bye.